18 of Vlogmas. Today is what I like to call a let's stay home and get our stuff together day. But I don't use the word stuff. I use a different word, but this is a family-friendly channel. So basically, I'm here by myself, which is always great. And I need to get my head on straight. I need to clean out the pantry, get rid of expired stuff, figure out what I need to order. I need to finish wrapping gifts. My goal by the end of today is to really have things like in hand. Will it happen? Who's to say? I mean, we have some, that's a disaster. That's a disaster. This isn't too bad, but like, I don't even know what I need in terms of like what's in the pantry. And I'm going to start baking and prepping to bake in earnest this weekend. So we need to get our act together. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do while I talk to you guys is unload this dishwasher. Are you feeling that this year's weird? Like, even if you take out the obvious, which we won't even get into, just like, I think because it's very short, when we had like 3.5 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I feel like the spirit in the air is weird. Not necessarily bad, maybe it's intensity is what I'm picking up. And that also could be me projecting because my life personally is feeling very intense. But yeah, comment below if you're feeling a weird energy this year. I can't really quite place my finger on it. My hope is that it is the winds of change, like in Monsters, Inc., right? The winds of change, because we need some winds of change desperately. Here in the United States, all over the world, hope, joy, winds of change, all the things. Yeah. I just realized too, it's A, not very interesting, and B, very loud to watch someone unload the dishwasher. So I'll do that, and then I'll meet you back here in a minute.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow.
Okay, so the next step in this day is where I keep the dog's medicine. You don't need this information. Dog medicine and dog medicine specific bread, whatever. And this is the Christmas card our neighbors gave us. They're so sweet. I need to get into the pantry and figure out just things are out of hand. And I really pride myself on having my pantry be very neat. So I'm gonna show you the before and then I'll show you the after. Just don't judge me, okay? Okay, now that I'm in here, I mean, it's not great, but it's also not completely horrible. Obviously, we could do so much better, but it shouldn't take me too long to put things back where they belong. Ooh, I'll show you guys what's in here because, very loud, this is what we bought at See's Candy. Hold on. Okay, so I have been eating See's Candy my whole life because we were from California. They don't have an actual See's Candy store here, but they always do pop-ups over the holidays. So for my neighbors, who hopefully are not watching, they each are getting, this is my neighbors on either side of me, they're each getting one of these. And then the Ira, who is the little girl that lives over here, is too little for this. But for Max and Colin, they're each getting a chocolate Santa. So fun. And then I'm gonna do the some of the candles from the Advent calendar and some of the skincare products. And those will go in 2 gift bags for each family. And then for my mom for Christmas Day, because she loves the mixed with nuts and chews. So this will be the little box for her to open on Christmas Day. And hopefully she will share it with all of us. So yeah. Okay, I want to point out that took me 6 minutes. The reason it only took me 6 minutes, which first of all, let me just say, I feel so silly because I have been putting this off for days and days and days. If I'd remembered that it only takes me 6 minutes, I would have done it earlier. But also because we spent a lot of time when we first set up this pantry, we've got drawers in this pantry. If you've never had a pantry with drawers, by the way, this drawer is not organized. These things are all in the wrong place. So don't look at that. But by and large, it's organized enough to get us into Christmas week. But we do have designation for each of those drawers. I have a snack drawer. I have a pasta drawer. I have like a Ziploc bag drawer. And then over here, we have all of these divided out bins for all of our canned goods. And I know where everything is supposed to go. So it's just super fast for me to recategorize, put everything back where it goes. But that doesn't work if you don't have a good system to start with. This whole pantry is Alpha from the Container Store. I used to be a closet designer for them, and I designed this myself, but you have to have a good system first, and then you have to maintain it regularly. And I did pull out to wash our chip and dip, which I usually only use this during the holidays. So I'm gonna wash this and also this red tray. It's really gunky right now, but I like to use this for all kinds of things during the holiday. For serving drinks, we'll take it out on the deck, for snacks to have out by the fireplace, all of that kind of stuff. But they haven't been used in a few months and they're kind of gross, so I need to wash both of these. And then we're gonna get upstairs and finish some wrapping. I'm hoping this might not be my last wrapping day because I think I still have like 2 or 3 more things to come, but hopefully we're getting really, really close. I also pulled out my snowman plate and my Santa plate. These I will use for cookies, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Years past, I've had them like on display. I just didn't want the clutter this year. I don't know what my problem was, but anyway, these are both from Sakura, designed by, I believe, Debbie Mumm, M-U-M-M, and some of you are going to remember this. This is, yeah, there you go. Magic of Santa 1996, Debbie Mumm. Now, this one is original. I got this one the year it came out. It's also dirty from last year, so I need to clean that. I have a funny story that I saw on the internet about that in just a second, so I'm going to wash that. This one was a replacement. It still says Debbie Mumm, but I bought this one. Look, sugar cookie remnants from last year. I bought this one as a replacement because one of my sons broke the other one and he went on eBay and he found it, which was very, very sweet. There was a story on Instagram and I think it was a British family. They went to pull out their stuff for the holidays and there was butter in the butter dish from last year. I was like, that is so on brand. Because what happens is you are in charge usually, or whoever at your house is the keeper of the feast, right? Is usually in charge of doing all the dishes and putting everything away. I'm sorry, that's just the way it works. You want to have an equal distribution of labor, but there's always one person that's more in charge of dishes and things like that. Over the holidays, what we mostly do is we get lots and lots and lots of help with dishes and putting things away, which is why dishes get put away with, I mean, not that, maybe I did that. I don't want to, cast disparaging thoughts, but this is the magic of the Christmas frosting from last Christmas still left on this plate. So let's wash those too. I want to say too that everything that I'm doing today, including, cleaning the Christmas serving dishes, checking to make sure that my baking stuff hasn't expired, all of that. Lenny's like, ooh, it's an empty box, but he's thinking it would be a really good idea to eat the leftover bones. Everything I'm doing today is going to be helpful for me when the holidays are over. So when it is December 26th, my house won't be a complete disaster area because I will have taken the time to kind of straighten stuff up in advance. Hold on, I gotta show you Scooby. Scooby, did you not want to be outside anymore? Would you prefer to come in? All right, you got it. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. I don't think I've shown you this entire time we've been down here that this tree actually has different settings. So you can go with colorful, you can go with like twinkly, which I think could give you a migraine, like goes in and out. And then that's the one I've been using. But you know what? I'm going to use colorful today. Ha! You know why? Because it's almost Christmas time. Uh-oh, you can see the garbage can. Hopefully I can edit that out. Okay, the garbage can, which by the way is full because that is where we are at this Christmas time of year. You know what? I'm gonna stay standing up. Yeah, I'm gonna stay standing up. Let's start with our kitchen one because we know we need to do that today. Some of y'all are gonna be like, oh my gosh, did she get in a Christmas tree? No, ma'am, I did not. That you can just change the colors. It's amazing. Let's do number 8. The kitchen one is starting to get, we've got 7 days left and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these left. So we could probably do 2 of the kitchen ones today. So this is number 8. By the way, I tried that thing for long hair in my hair and it actually worked okay. I was able to get my hair in a bun with it. My hair is a little fine for that, which my hair didn't used to be fine, but now it is because, I don't know, menopause. Oh, I think this is a pillowcase. This is a silk pillowcase. Speaking of having fine hair. So if you've never used a silk pillowcase, especially if you have wavy or curly hair, this will keep your hair from getting frizzy. If you've styled it curly the day before, it will enable you to just kind of put water on it. This is a beautiful one too. I almost feel like Kitsch, that this was one of the first things that they were known for was their silk pieces, both their, I think they make bonnets and pillowcases. This has a zipper, which is incredible. The silk pillowcase I have right now does not have a zipper. This will make such a difference for any hair at all, but especially if you have wavy or curly hair like I do. This is so pretty. Oh, how fun is that? And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and open another one because that just seems like the fun thing to do. Number 9, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Did you know that I was a professional Christmas caroler for 3 years with the Dickens Christmas Carolers of Phoenix, Arizona? I want to say it was before Jack was born. So like maybe 94, 95, and 96. True story. This is a bar saver bag, which I was hoping they would include. This is for the bar shampoo, which I still have not tried, but I just ran out of my other shampoo. So I'm going to try that probably tonight and I will let you guys know. I will use my bar shampoo with this and I will sleep on my silk pillowcase like the little princess that I am. That makes me really, really happy. Okay, we're going to put those over here. And oh my gosh, cannot believe we're so far along. Okay, now we need number 18. I don't know, maybe earlier I said we were on day 17. I hope I said we were on day 18. This is in the papier. And let's see what this is. Very intrigued. Wait a minute. What a sweet, they're thank you notes. 4 little thank you notes. And they just are tiny like this. How perfectly timed, right? Because I already know I need to send some thank you notes for people that have sent me things for Christmas. They're just blank little, absolutely lovely thank you notes. That's so fun. Are they all the same? Now we have to find out because maybe they're not all the same. Maybe they're all different. No, they're not all the same. They all still say thank you, but they're different colors. That one was cream. That one is gold. This one is a really pretty burgundy. I bet you this last one is either mint or blue. Isn't that pretty? And they're just tiny and they have a little scalloped edge. Those are the details, man. Those are the details that just bring me so much joy. I cannot even tell you. That is precious. Love. Okay, number 18 on the Beekman. We have snowmobiling. Whoops. Snowmobiling goats. Did you see that? That just jumped right out of my hand. And this is finally another bar of soap. This one is almond honey cookie. You can smell it through the wrapping. Super holiday. So fun. So fun, especially if you have guests over the holidays. Love this. Love, 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 love. Okay, I'm going to put that in my goodie box. And is Apotheke all we have left? Yes, Apotheke is our final one for today. Need to make some space here. Make way. Okay. Number 18 is right here. And of course it's a votive because we knew it was a votive. And this one is Neroli citronella. And this is, obviously citronella is great to keep away mosquitoes. This one is so tiny, I doubt it would do anything. I'm gonna be honest, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm not sure the citronella candles do anything anyway, but I don't know, maybe they do. But I just go out there with like DEET on and hope for the best because, you know, Atlanta mosquitoes don't play. However, it is a really lovely, like summery smell. So that's good. Okay, so today we made a good dent in setting ourselves up for a happy Christmas week. Christmas is Thursday, which means Christmas Eve is Wednesday, like a hair. So really the goal, because right now as I'm filming this, it's Wednesday. It will be Thursday as you're watching it. By today, we should be in the home stretch, right? We should have things pretty much in hand. Definitely want to start going to the grocery store, have your list. I was just telling Scott, as it turns out, there's only going to be 5 of us on Christmas. So I'm actually not sure I'm going to go to Costco. If I go, I'll go Sunday morning because I have the executive membership. So I get in an hour early. So I think I can get in at either 9 or 10. I don't remember on Sundays. I don't think I need to go because I'm not going to be feeding tons and tons of people. And we're going to do Mexican food on the 23rd as an to honor Scott's mom, who her birthday was December 23rd. She died about 11 years ago, and we really miss her on the 23rd. So we'll go to Mexican food on the 23rd. We're having the prime rib on the 24th with, don't worry, lots of sides for me. People are bringing sides. My oldest son who lives here is making a side. And then on Christmas Day, we're going to do a Christmas brunch and then just eat leftovers and junk for the rest of the day. So yeah, there's really not a lot to plan. Like I'm pretty much done with everything. And after yesterday's vlog of really feeling like I had hit the wall, I'm real happy about that. I'm just ready to have like some peace and quiet. I'm starting to feel it. School's let out here on Friday and it's starting to wind down for the end of the year. And I don't know if I've said this before, but I think my favorite week of the year is the week in between Christmas and New Year's because nobody does anything that week. Now, I shouldn't say that. Some of y'all still have to work. For many, many years, I had to work that week. My kids will have to work that week, but it still has this sort of magical hush to it. And as much as I love the holiday itself, I think I love those days after Christmas almost even better. Whatever you're doing today, I hope you're finding joy. If you didn't have a great day today, I hope tomorrow is the best day ever, and I'll see you then.